students. Today I will discuss about the transportation of materials in the plants. Most plants have a well-developed transport system called a vascular system. It is composed of specialized tissues called vascular tissues. There are two types of vascular tissues, xylem and phloem. The cells of the xylem are jointed end to end, forming long tubes which extend from the tip of the roots to the tip of the leaves. Xylem transports water and minerals upward from the roots. Phloem cells also form long tubes for the transportation of the food, that is in the form of glucose, from the leaves to the other parts of the plant. Transportation of the water and minerals. Water and mineral salts dissolved in the water enter the plant through the thin root hair present in the roots. Root hair are outgrowths from the layer of the outer cells of the root. The root hair increase the surface area of the root for the absorption of water and mineral salts. Water and dissolved minerals are absorbed by the roots from the soil by a process called osmosis. Water enters or the absorbed by the roots from the soil in the same way. The root hair are in the close contact with the water in the soil. The concentration of the water molecules is the greater outside the root hair than out inside. So water moves into the root hair by the osmosis. It then passes through the root tissues to the xylem in the root. The root cells absorb water and mineral salts continuously from the soil. This produces a force that pushes the water upwards. The evaporation of the water from the leaf surface, that is known as the transpiration, also produces a pulling force that causes the water to move upwards. The transportation of the water and dissolved minerals from the root to the stem, leaves, flowers and other parts of the plant takes place through the xylem. This upward movement of the sap that contains the water and minerals is called the ascent of sap. Transportation of the food. The food prepared by the leaves is transported to all parts of the plant in the form of a solution through a process that is known as translocation. Translocation takes place through the phloem tissue, while water can move through the xylem only in the upward direction. Food can move through the phloem in the upward as well as in the downward direction. Transpiration. Large quantities of water are absorbed by the plant for the photosynthesis. All this water is not used by the plant. The excess of the water escapes in the form of the water vapor, mainly through the stomata present in the leaves. The process of losing water in the form of water vapor from a plant is known as transpiration. Transpiration of the water from the leaves creates a suction pull, which pulls the water up the plant from the roots. It is strong enough to force water up high trees. The mechanism is similar to the pull created by you when you suck the drinking of by a straw. A water is given out by the transpiration. More water is absorbed. Transpiration also cools the plant.